Come on in to Sister's Tarot. Gather round, everyone. I have here my trusty magic 8-ball. Let's take a look inside, see what it has to show us today. Hello Taurus, this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and North Node in Taurus. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. If you don't resonate with the reading, feel free to check out my other videos. You may have some messages there. Now without further ado, let's start the reading. I hope you're having a good week so far. Everything's going well for you. We have the 8 of Swords, the shadow side, which is the Tower for this in this tarot deck. Wait, no, that's the Devil card in this deck. That's 15. 15 is the Devil card. Okay. The Page of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Cups. Now, we're going to start with the 8 of Swords. I'm picking up that you're feeling stuck in your mind, is what I'm picking up from this. This is not a physical, it's more of a mental trap. You feel mentally trapped within yourself, especially as you're working on your shadow work, is what I'm getting from this. And if you're not doing this, this would be beneficial for you to do so, because it'll help you get out of your mind and to clear out and release what no longer serves you or what is holding you down and making you feel bound down. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm picking up you're unable to communicate in the way you need to due to this situation. And you're unable to get a message across, as far as you not able to actually put forth some sort of message. So whether communicating directly with somebody or just in general speaking, because this is the Page of Wands is about is the actual messenger of all the pages. So you're having a problem getting a message across to somebody, is what I'm picking up. But it's mostly due to your own mindset, and being trapped in some form of fear is also what I'm getting. And it's causing you much mental conflict. But doing the inner work will help you. So facing whatever it is head on, whatever the fear is head on, is really what's going to help you to release you, so you can be able to get a message across to whoever you're needing to get it across to. and you'll be able to communicate more clearly. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is also holding you back from collaborating with this person. So whether this is a love interest, a business partner, or someone that's your friend in some way, whoever it is that you're having an issue of being able to communicate is also causing you to have problems to where you can't work together. But with this being in the upright, you'll be able to hold that. I'll wait till that passes. That was an outside interference. Okay, I normally record at night and I wasn't able to because the weather was bad last night, so it would have, yeah, I would, okay, anyway. Back to what I was saying. If you want to be able to work with this person, because this is an upright, showing that you can collaborate with this person. It's just, the only thing standing in your way is yourself, due to some form of inner conflict, due to some fear that is holding you back from being able to communicate like you need to. So if you're needing to communicate with somebody and you haven't done so, it is due, obviously what I'm picking up is from fear, but the only way to overcome fear is to face the fear itself. Because fear, first off, fear is an illusion more than anything. But so once you face it, you'll see that it's actually, your mind is causing it to be more of a problem than what it really is. It's making it look as though it's more to it than what it is. I'm picking up like Plato with the cave, with the shadows and things like that, causing things to look worse than what they are. Until you actually face it head on, your mind can play tricks on you and make you think that something is much worse than it really is, and talk you into things that's not real, as in something small can appear much bigger. So until you go and face it and see what is causing this shadow, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, to see that it's not as bad as it may seem, it's just more of your mind trying to convince you of that, and that it's less than what it really is. And if you get closer to it, you'll be able to see what's truly going on in the situation and see that it's not as big of a deal as you may be making it out to be. And then we have the Six of Cups. So this is also picking up some form of past energy. So I'm picking up, this is some sort of thing that happened to you in your past that's put you in this fear state. So maybe you've had somebody to turn you away or reject you in some way in the past, and it's caused you some form of fear of thinking, well, this person will do just the same thing. But that's just it. That's not the same person. Just because one person did this doesn't mean that the next person would. That person just wasn't meant for you. But that doesn't mean that this person couldn't be. So the only person standing in your way is yourself and your fear that you're letting to overshadow your thoughts. And therefore you can't release yourself from this burden. Even though the Ten of Wands isn't here, this is obviously a burden of some sort. Now I'm going to see what I'm getting overall and see if there's any clarifiers or advice cards I need to get before moving on to the Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and get a clarifier for this shadow side, which is the Devil card again, and see what advice or more clarification that can be shown with this. And I'm going to be using the Vice Versa Tarot. Come on now. Cooperate with me. Too many cards. we have the Queen of Wands. So, this is due to a King or Queen of Wands is what I'm picking up. They don't have to necessarily be a fire sign. They could be, but it don't have to be. This could be embodying this. So I'm picking up this is due to somebody in your past that rejected you in some way or did you wrong in some way. And because of it, it's made you, what's the right word I'm looking for? Gun shy. Is that the right word? That's not right. Trigger shy. I'm trying to remember how that's put. It's made you to where you're afraid to put yourself out there in relationships again due to this here. Even though it's in the upright, with this being underneath the shadow side and underneath the devil and this clarifying it in the vice, I'm picking up this in this energy. As in this is somebody that either wronged you in some way or is the reason why you are afraid to put yourself out there due to them rejecting you or doing you wrong. Take it how it resonates. And I'm picking up with this being in the upright, that this is some form of an illusion because of what I'm feeling from this, the energy off this card. To everybody else, this person appears to be a model citizen. A model citizen or whatever. But in reality, there is something sinister about this person. Even though this is in the upright, this is what I'm getting from it. Especially being clarifying this devil card, because the shadow side this is shadow side, but 15 in the regular tarot deck is the devil card. And with this clarifying that, and what the energy I'm getting off of it, and intuitively, this is what I'm picking up. And I'm feeling guided to look at the back side of this. Entanglement. So is what I'm getting from that. So there is some form of entanglement to this situation that is keeping you stuck in your past due to it. A hold in your mind. Okay, I'm picking up this person did not accept you fully for who you were. And because of that, it's caused you to have problems putting yourself out there the way you needed to. When it comes to relationships. Because it puts you in a fear that everybody will see you in this bad way. And it's not that you're a bad person. This is just what this person was causing to make seem like you are. And I'm picking up with her eyes closed here. She was blind, he or she was blind to who you really were. That's what I'm picking up from that. And they only took what was in their mindset or what they thought you were and twisted it, is what I'm picking up from all this here, into making something out into something it's not. About you and your character. And it has now caused you to have some form of fear, not meaning that you let this person dictate you or anything like that. It's just you don't want to take chances in relationships now because of this. And let's see if there's any other cards I need to get, or clarifiers or advice cards. I'm going to get one for this Six of Cups. Too many cards. Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse. It could be Queen of Cups as well. I'm picking up this as your energy here. It doesn't matter if you're a water sign or not. You don't have to be. You just be embodying this. And it's in reverse. Not meaning that you're a bad person. It just means you're not in your feelings right now. and that you got your feelings closed off due to a past situation with this Queen of Wands here, or King of Wands. Take it however it resonates. And again, it doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign. It could be someone who embodies this in some way, or has a lot of that in their chart possibly. But it's caused you to want to turn your emotions off and keep yourself close guarded when it comes to your emotions. So you're not able to offer a cup of any sort to anyone else. Which right now, with all this showing up, it's best that you give that cup to yourself and right yourself and work through this trauma or this form of darkness or the shadow side of the situation. Let's see if there's anything else that I need to clarify or get advice and see overall. I'm going to get one for this Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. Since it's in reverse, where this is not about turning a cup away. So you have, I'm picking up that it's not that you're discontent with the situation, but it seems like you feel like your ships are sailing. So you may have feel like this opportunity or this situation, like a chance to be with this person, that sail has shipped now, and that you have no chance of making this right. Not with this person, whoever you're not even able to communicate with. And this person's not even showing up on the board here. On the board. I don't know why I put it that way, but it's not showing up in this reading. Anyway, so that's being hidden, but you already know who this person that you're with. So there's a reason why it's not showing up. But you feel like this ship is long sailed and that you possibly messed things up in some way due to not reaching out like you needed to. So I'm going to get another clarifier for this Page of Wands and this Four of Cups in reverse, and see what advice on that situation on if that's true or not, because it's not fully showing if this is the case. This is more your thought process, but I'm going to go ahead and get another card to see if it shows if this is just in your mindset or if the ship really has sailed or you have a chance still if you just get out of your own way. Then we have the Emperor or the Empress. I'm picking up from this because this is not the first time I've picked this up from this. The ball is in your court. So, with that being said, that ship has not sailed, but since the ball is in your court, it's still up to you to right this situation, to not let fear hold you back of what's happened in this past situation, and to work through your shadow work of this fear so you can reach out to this person if you truly want to. That is, obviously, it's your free will if you want to do that, but the ball is in your court. So that ship has not sailed. There's still a chance, but you have to make a conscious choice whether you want to do this or not. I'm also picking up man or woman up because it depends on if you're a man or resonate with the Emperor or the Empress. Take it how it resonates. So this is picking up, the ball is in your court far as whether you'll man or woman up enough to work through this and to go ahead and reach out and not let this past situation keep you bound and chained to your past and in your mind in this fear. So that's up to you. And then we have at the top here the Knight of Swords. So it's up to you if you really want to pursue this person or not. And it's completely up to you and your choice. So the only thing that's truly holding yourself back in this situation to come together is you. So with that being said, that's the advice here, is to go ahead and work on the fear and muster up the courage and be man or woman enough to reach out to the person, whether they've reached out to you first or not. It's about, if this is what you truly want and you really want the ball to start rolling or going in your, things rolling in your favor, going in your favor, you're going to have to overcome this fear, what you went through, and muster up the courage to go ahead and reach out to the person. But that's all in your free will. But it shows that it's not too late. That ship has not sailed. So with that being said, that's all I'm getting from the tarot. So we'll move on to the oracle now. Now, let's see. We're going to be using the Moonology oracle. My bad. Hiccups. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. And that being right underneath the Eight of Swords and the rest of what was picked up. This is definitely an adjustment that's required on your end. So you have to readjust yourself. Work through this shadow work of this fear, this past fear, and this past situation with the Queen or King of Wands, and whichever resonates with you on that part. There's little black specks there. Trash. Anyway, so the adjustments is needed on your end of the situation. So if you really want things to come together, that's what's needed, is those adjustments that was mentioned, as far as overcoming it, working through those fears and mustering up the courage and woman or man up enough to message, or that's your free will, if that's really what you want to bring together, so that ship does not sail, because it hasn't sailed yet, but it can, obviously. Take time to breathe out. Decimating moon. And that being right underneath the shadow side, which is the devil card. With this, take time to breathe out. Just take time to yourself. And I'm also picking up meditation, because, breathing, that's part of meditation, is focusing on your breathing techniques and all of that. So you can focus on clearing your mind. But sometimes just simply just sometimes it's all you need. And then work on what you need to do after that, of course. Not just that, but sometimes that's all it needs. And if there's some form of anxiety involved, work through that as well. The root chakra would be good for the fear and anxiety, for sure. I'm working on that. And what is actually bothering you, what's causing the problem, so you can work on it and process it and release it. Analyze the situation. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So, and that being right underneath the Page of Wands in reverse, you can expect some powerful change, especially if you're willing to go ahead and do this work, this shadow work of this fear that's holding you back, and to muster up the courage to get out of your comfort zone and go ahead and reach out to this person, whoever that is that you need to reach out to. And I'm picking up, even if somebody has already reached out to you, you have not reached out back out to them. Of course, that's up to you if you want to do that or not. That's free will. You do, you don't. I mean, you do, you don't, you don't. But, you know, that's just what's being picked up in this reading. And then we have, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And that being right underneath the Three of Pentacles. So, what I'm picking up is from this, as far as this situation and what this reading is about. You are safe to not only come from a loving place and to safely reach out and with love, but even your past situations. So this might have something to do with a family dynamic as well, separate from what I was picking up. So everything is going to be okay. Just take care of yourself at this time. That's what I'm getting from this. So even if you don't actually have what you call a family, like children or husband, wife, well, of course, you know, this is about reaching out to someone. That might not be the case on that anyway, but children, you might not have children, but you can still have some form of family. So I'm picking up, this might have caused some problems for you, not only you, but your family, your close family. And it's letting you know that everything's going to be taken care of. And that you and your loved ones will be safe in this situation, that everything will work itself out. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now. And I'm also picking up, for those of you that haven't had an actual family yet, say children, whatever, never been married, or even if you have been but never had kids, for instance, that this past situation will not interfere once you do come into this alignment with having a family with someone. Whether it's the person you want to reach out to right now or not, or someone else in your future, that this situation will be taken care of, is what I'm picking up, before it's time to actually have a family with whoever you do end up in an actual relationship, whether it's actual marriage or something committed in some way, and have children with them. That past situation, even if it's an ongoing thing that you're still going through, possibly, by the time that this happens with family, you having a family of your own, you and them will be safe, and that it'll be resolved by that time frame. That's what I'm picking up from this. Now at the bottom of the deck we have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So that's definitely showing fully right here. Of course, it's your free will, but communication is a big thing in this situation. So there has definitely been a lack of communication with whoever you're interested in. But ultimately that's your choice if you want to actually make things happen and communicate. But if you actually don't want that ship to sail, for instance, then this is the time to definitely work on that shadow work of that fear, what's holding you back from your past situation. And muster up the courage and to be woman or man enough to reach out to the person. If you really want something to go in your favor, like, and work out. But that's your choice, obviously, if you really want to do that. If you don't want the ship to sail, that's the advice in this reading. You can take it or leave it. Now let's see what I'm getting overall before closing out this reading. Well, I'm not going to say what I'm picking up in that. I'll just keep that out of that. And the reason why I bring that up because what I picked up on that, but yeah, no, not. Whoever this reading is for, you'll probably get what's being said on that. I'm just not going to go there. But anyway, let's see what else is coming through the reading other than something like that. Just, I'll just say this much. Read between the lines on what that could entail. Anyway, what else is there to be told besides that? Because I'm not going there. I'm picking up with this right here with writing. It might be a good thing if you don't already keep a journal, to keep a journal. You can always destroy it afterwards. Burn it even, or whatever. Just get your thoughts out of your head and onto the paper, and then rid of it and free yourself of it. Let's see if there's anything else. That's all I'm getting from the reading. So I hope this brought you some form of clarity and helped you in some way. And make sure, and be sure to turn on the notification bell so you know each time I upload a new video. And like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.